Good morning, YouTube. Matt M. Roy here again. Today I got kind of a special video. I don't think I've ever told you guys, but I'm a little bit of a vintage stereo buff. I've been collecting electronics ever since I was about 5, but recently I started getting into vintage component systems. Let me show you what I picked up over the last couple of days. I've been back in my old habits, going to thrift stores again, and over the past week I've kind of put this system together. Start off with the receiver. This is a Technics FM/AM stereo receiver model SA-103. I did some research on this, and this is actually from 1981. It is 20 watts RMS per channel, so it's a total of 40 watts. And for what it is, it definitely sounds fantastic. Sorry, everybody, I don't want to get in trouble with the YouTube copyright police. Now, this definitely has some unique features. The first feature being that the actual dial itself is not lit. And at first I thought it was a burnt out bulb, but then I looked online and found out that this model did not have a backlight. What it has on the tuner dial, it has one bulb that changes color as you tune. Now, I will go off the station and you can see it turns green. Now, if I go to another station, it'll turn amber, and that tells you that you have tuned in. Over here, the FM stereo icon tells you you're getting a good signal, and then it actually has a separate signal indicator that tells you how strong your signal is. It goes up to 5. The station, most of the stations I find around here only come in at 1 or 2. Which I'm not exactly sure why. I'm going to try to add a different type of antenna to this and see if I can get a better signal. Some of the other features on this: your tuning knob, volume, your tape monitor, source, and tape. So if you want to listen to a tape, you just push this in. Want to stop listening to and listen to radio? Push it out. There are 3 different inputs in this. There's an auxiliary input, a phono input, and of course the tape. You have FM muting, loudness, which gives you a little bit of a bass boost but doesn't really do too much, balance, treble, bass, and these are your speaker inputs. Now, instead of calling it speaker 1 and 2 like most modern receivers, for some reason they say main and remote speakers. But you can actually hook up 4 speakers to this. And your power and headphone jacks. Alright, next I found this Pioneer model CT1380WR. I did some research on this one as well. This is a dual cassette deck from 1987, and it was Pioneer's top-of-the-line cassette deck in that year. This has some really nice features. It is a dual recording deck, so both decks can actually record. You could be recording one show from the radio over here while you're recording something from a CD over here. It is auto reverse. You have your options here. This is for continuous play. That's for playing one side and then it'll stop. Your Dolby. Your sound meter. You have the record level selector right here. And there's a really nice feature with this deck. You can actually program a cassette to play a certain song. I haven't played around too much with this, but I'll try and make another video once I figure out how it works. But I believe what you can do is you can skip from one song to the other. Say you want to play song 1, 3, and 5. You can actually program it to do that. Alright, and last but not least is the Sony 5-disc CD changer. This is model number CDP C215. This one I picked up at our local thrift store. I only paid $8 for it. It's an older CD player. It's from 1991, but it works fantastic. Does not skip. I had to do I had to do nothing to it to get this thing working. And if anybody's interested, I am going to be selling the stereo system. So just shoot me an email. I'm going to post it up on Craigslist, and just let me know. Oh, one other thing. The 2 speakers I'm running off it now are Aiwa 60 watt per channel speakers. They're 3-way. They have the woofer, mid-range, and a tweeter. And they really are powered pretty well by this system. Alright everybody, stay tuned for further videos coming real soon. Bye everybody.